What's up, so family? I missed you guys so much. Greetings to you all, my beautiful kings and queens, my gods and goddesses, my empress and empresses, my star seeds, my light workers and my light warriors, all of you. I am so grateful to be back with this message. I've been wanting to do this for a few days now, but Spirit kept saying that it wasn't the right time. And now, hmm. So right now, it feels like I'm hearing something like somebody walking around in the house. And that's exactly this energy that was coming through for this particular message, for this particular channeling, which was that there are a lot more monitoring spirits around. And unfortunately, these monitoring spirits, these new monitoring spirits, are people of the collective. I'll repeat that. There are a lot of new monitoring spirits around right now. And unfortunately, a lot of these monitoring spirits are people of the collective. What do I mean by a lot of these monitoring spirits are people of the collective? We have a lot of people in the collective, or a lot of people that are coming into the collective that are claiming this spiritual journey, that are claiming spirituality and claiming divinity and claiming to be whether channelers or healers or light workers or light bearers or however it is they've packaged themselves to give out or to present to the world as people who are spiritually in tuned or aligned with the Most High Mother and Father. And what Spirit was bringing through was the fact that a lot of these people have reached their last straw of whether to move forward or to go back in a certain lifestyle that they've been in for a while. This was kind of a double message. I'm going to do the other one, and it had to do with this retrograde that we just left and this full moon that we are currently in right now. And what was coming through was how a lot of people around us right now, or a lot of new people, are going to be coming 222 on the timer, are going to be coming into our energy because of this balance that we are restoring or has been restored, because of this newness, because of this positive abundance that is coming through. And the main purpose of these energies or these people coming around to stick around is so they can have an insight into exactly what's going on in your life, an insight into exactly what you're doing or what's coming your way. And a lot of these so-called spiritualists are coming in the way they're coming in because that time of the illusion is no more. The time when the monitoring spirit would be under an illusion of being other people is no more. You understand? I feel like I need to explain that further. There can be no more illusions, basically. There can be no more illusions as to where they stand or who they are. That's the reason why now these new monitoring spirits are coming in as people that we can trust, not just people that we can trust on the physical side, more so on the spiritual side. So I'm talking about readers and so-called healers. I'm talking about other people that are into the spiritual practice. Another thing that was coming through was the rise of spirituality. The rise of spirituality is probably going to be the biggest thing yet in the next years to come. And it's almost as if these people within that are working in these energies are being put in place to kind of take on the role of where they will be standing or where they will stand or the roles they will play as the agents in their field as we enter this new earth. So now it's not just about creating an illusion anymore. It's really about it's just like shape shifting into looking or feeling not feeling like you can't fake the feeling, but like shape shifting into looking like what the divine collective will accept as somebody that is divine, or somebody that is a healer, or somebody that they can share relevant or sensitive information with. That is why we always say to use your discernment, 0505 on the timer, because it's like this is going to be something, it's like a reset to change things around, to try and turn things around for them. This is why we advise for you to use your discernment to test the spirit of anybody. No matter what it is they tell you, whatever it is they give you. And before you give your information out, make sure that you are trusting who you are giving this information out to. I remember having a reading. Thank you guys so much for the readings, by the way. I'm so grateful for all your bookings, and I'm so grateful for everyone that continues to reach out, and everyone that has donated, and everyone even that has tried to. I'm so grateful. 555 on the timer. Yes, you guys are part of the tremendous change that keeps happening with this channel, and in my life, and in your lives as well, and in the lives of the rest of the soul family. So, with this discernment, we're speaking of people who are in the position to take your information, or who are in the position to receive your information. I see a lot of people throwing out their date of birth, including like literally important information on their birth chart in the comment, just because a message resonates. Just because a message resonates, right, doesn't mean that the message is coming from somebody that can be wholeheartedly trusted. The message is one thing, but the individual is another thing. When they say test the spirit, a lot of channelers give collective messages to people that they have the same soul contract with, or the people that are part of their soul's tribe, which means it's like it's like being given something that is for the collect group of people that you congregate with, or that you roll with. Understand? And so these messages, when they come through, it's really important to listen with discernment, to take what resonates and to leave everything else behind. The reader doesn't become your God. The reader doesn't become your good luck charm. The reader is just a messenger and delivering to a whole lot of people, not just you. That is why it is so important, especially in this time, not to just be giving out your information to everybody in the name of healing, or in the name of their spiritual practitioner, or in the name of they can do this, they can do that. Because a lot of people are hiding behind masks. And one perfect example would be this account, Divine Guidance, that was impersonating our content for 3 months. For 3 months, this channel was uploading content that we were posting and basically putting their voice over it to make it sound like them. And for 3 months, they kept doing this until about a month ago, somebody brought my attention to it. And then more people started to bring my attention to it. But the thing is, from the moment when my attention came on it, it was like 65 subscribers when my attention was brought onto it. And then when I called the person out, and I put out certain information and all that, guess what? They quickly rose from 65 subscribers to 2,000 plus subscribers. And what Spirit wanted me to pull from that was that even the energy is information. How you move in your energy is information to these people. How you operate in your energy is information to these people. 9/11 on the timer. It's almost as if, again, it's not like before where we had to worry about the people who boldly speak of their true intentions of us and boldly show us how they really feel about us or who they truly are. Now we're dealing with, or we're going to be dealing with, people that are working in this with this disguise. And I personally have met quite a number of these people, especially in these last 2 years alone. So-called spiritualists, some of them very popular with big channels and and a lot of subscribers and followers and people that trust their word, only for me to find out that they were so rotten inside, so dark inside. A lot of different scenarios where people that I considered spiritual sisters would literally try to backstab me 10 on the timer as I said that. But this time around, the divine is going to take a twist on it. It's like, it's almost as if it's like the divine is giving us these messages. It's like we're being given messages of caution because of the kind of uprooting that is going to be done. Thank you, Spirit. Because of the kind of uprooting that is going to be done at some point. So it looks like what's coming through is like this course that is happening right now. It's almost like it's going to be a trial for us also to learn how to protect our energy, to learn how to use our discernment. So back to the story I was saying, sorry, I totally went off that. Now, what I was trying to say about this channel that was impersonating us, right? When I put the word out, from 65 subscribers, they went to 2,000 subscribers in a matter of days. And some, or 11 on the timer, a lot of our soul family members from Soul Family Oracle were subscribed to the fake channel, even though the name was different. But I noticed a lot of people were subscribing to it because the person was using the same title and very identical graphics, right? But this is where the using your discernment comes in. This is where your intuition comes in. This is where the listening ear comes in. How does it feel? Because again, the feeling doesn't lie. And so it's so very important. A lot of these people out there are going to be thank you, Spirit. What's coming through right now is a lot of these so-called spiritualists and so-called healers are going to start to gather light. It's like they're going to start to gather light. And how are they gathering this light? It's like they're going to be bringing together people of light, bringing together real light workers, I'm hearing not the light warriors, because the light warriors will cut them down where they stand. There's another thing that was coming through, understanding the role you play in this whole light thing going on, this whole light worker, star seed. Yeah, it's been nice for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. Push on. It's been nice for a while to hear all of us throw around our titles and throw around the source of who we are and who we think we are. It's been nice. It has. But what exactly is the role that you play? What exactly is it that you do with this knowing, with this insight as who you are? What exactly is your spiritual gift? How are you being of service to the universe or to mankind? And I think that's something I'm going to leave for another day. 13 on the timer. 13 has been coming up a lot. So that might be a sign for somebody. Watch out for 13 around some people. That will be a clear sign that you can't trust their energy. I know there's something that goes around about Friday the 13th. I experienced something quite traumatizing, you can say, this past Friday the 13th. But again, story for another day. That's something that I'll probably discuss on the podcast. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast yet, please go and subscribe to the podcast so that you can catch up on all the videos or the talks I share with you guys. All right, thank you. So this energy of like, another thing that was coming through was like familiarity. Another way to spot them, or another way to like, a red flag or a sign to be cautious of somebody would be over familiarity. And these energies, or these people in these energies, are going to try to be over familiar with you. It's almost like trying to push themselves into your private circle, or trying to push themselves into your personal circle by associating themselves with people that you know, by chasing clout around you, by now coming up to try and support you, or try and be mindful of somebody coming up out of nowhere to try and support you, another spiritualist, all in the name of they've been watching you for a while and they want to, partner with you and stuff like that. Mind you, however, there will be a lot of opportunities coming in. There will be a lot of opportunities coming for the chosen ones, for the soul group. A lot of positive opportunities coming in, very prosperous opportunities. However, what is coming through is like before these real opportunities, the divine opportunities come through, we will be tested by these fake spiritualists that have just become nothing more than monitoring spirits for the darkness to try and partner with us. This is what I mean when I say that they are collecting light. They are gathering light. They are trying to surround themselves with as many light workers and as many genuine divine feminines and masculines as possible. That is why it is so important to use your discernment, because these people are coming in with the kind of mask. It's like, no, even with, they're coming in with the image that you identify as divinity. They're coming in with the image that you identify as somebody of the collective or as a soul family's energy. They are basically, it's almost like I'm hearing cloning. It's just like what was happening with this other channel. It's almost as if this person was cloning the work. So again, please use your discernment, because now the monitoring spirits that are being sent into our lives are unfortunately people that are also spiritual practitioners, people that are also supposed to be, meant to be healers. Because now more than ever, our energy is so shielded and protected. And so the only way that we can give up something on us is when we ourselves are opening ourselves to allow these people in, or are giving up these informations willingly, so openly. I saw a quote somewhere sometime that said, don't overshare with someone just because they're being nice. Don't overshare with somebody just because they're being nice. That is going to be a way of gathering information on you. And for some reason, it's like this theme of information on you, investigation on you is so intense. It's like, because a lot of people are wondering who you are. Man, I can't even begin to go into these last few days. Like, I can't even begin to go into these last few days, but I'm just going to leave it there, because I feel like this was meant to be like a quick, direct message to alert the soul family to be aware of these new energies that are being placed in our life, because the old ones we have defeated. And that is why, again, like they say, the higher you rise, the higher the demons that latch onto you, or that try to latch onto you. 18, like 1800 on the timer exactly. I am so grateful to be able to share this message. Again, like I said, it's been a few days I've been wanting to share a message, but Spirit has always been like, it's not your time, it's not your time. And today, I don't know, I am 1818 on the timer exactly, because we have reclaimed our abundance. We have reclaimed, not that our abundance was taken in any way, but abundance also is a form of peace, stability. Truth is abundance. And I am so grateful to announce that this channel that has been, well, not to announce, but to say, because I have been excited about it since yesterday, that this channel that has been copying our content no longer exists. And I know you are listening. I know you watch. This is just the beginning. And to my soul family, I missed you guys so much. And please always use your discernment. Always use your discernment. That little nudge inside, your intuition, that's your connection, your direct connection to the Most High Mother and Father. So never go without your intuition or your discernment. I really hope this message is helpful to you, and that it helps somebody to really like redirect their course and to cover up your energy. 5:55 a.m. on the time right now. I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for the Soul Tribe. If you would, as usual, listen with discernment, take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like to reach out, if you'd like to book your reading, I still have some slots open. until I close out my readings again, because I have a big surprise that I'm planning. And so I want to be able to rest it out. I want to be able to be properly rested. And I am so grateful to everyone that reached out to inform me about this channel that was stealing our content, and everybody that reported, and everybody that sent out a good word. Like, I'm really so grateful. I'm still in awe by how many people reached out about this, how many people actually care what goes on with the channel. Thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day. And don't forget to protect your energy and walk with discernment.